So hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you some more math functions, but these are not commonly used. The commonly used math functions have their own individual node. As you can see, we used it in our last video, the float function, the ceil function, the square root function. So these are the most commonly used function, but in case you need a specific math function which is not so common in use, SmowCode got it covered as well. And let's see which are those. So all of these functions which are the apply, if you go to their properties and you see the first parameter, which is the hyperbolic, you have loads of options in that and you can choose any of them. So I am going to choose hyperbolic sine float. So this is going to return a float value. Then you also have the sine, which returns a long or a double value and stuff like that. So these are the different applications for hyperbolic functions. I have put in a random value. I'll put in 27. I am not quite sure what the value is, but we will cross check the value for sin h 27 after this. Then I've displayed the output. I have printed the label as sin h, so it's going to show sin h is equal to whatever. And then there's the apply logarithmic function. In the first video we used the natural log function, but if you want to change the base, in this case I'm using log 2, or if you want to change the base to anything that suits your need, you have other log functions as well. So I am choosing log 2 and I am choosing the value 1024. This is going to give you two outputs. It's going to give you an output which is an integer and an output which is a float value as well, as we haven't specified which output we want. So that's going to be two display outputs. It's going to be log 2 is equal to whatever log 1024 to the base 2 is, and it is going to give it in float as well. So the next is the power function. So the power function is basically gonna give you 2 to the power 3. So the upper parameter is going to be the base and the next is going to be the value of the power. So this is going to give you 8 and I have displayed that as well. Then there is the rounding function, which is the basic round. You also, as you can see, you also have ceil, you have floor here as well, and you have some more truncate functions as well. So all these apply functions have a lot of sub functions, if you can call them, which cater to your specific needs. So this is going to round it to the nearest integer. So this is going to give you 41 and I've displayed that here as well. And in the exponential function there are various exponential functions as well. So you have the natural exponential function, then you have the exponential function to the base 2, which we are using, and we are gonna take the 2 to the power 4 function. So this should it's gonna be 4 squared, so it should be 16. Let's upload this to our ESP32. So now let's connect our serial monitor to our ESP32 and let's see the outputs. So as you can see, the sin h is 2.66024 e to the power 11. Log 2, as I said, is going to give you two outputs. One is the float value and one is the integer value, as we haven't mentioned it. So it's going to give you 10.0000, which is 2 to the power 10, which is 1024. So that's correct. Then the power function, which is 2 to the power 3, gives us 8. And the round function also gives us two values. One is the float value and one is the integer value, as we haven't mentioned which output we want. So it's 41.00. We had put in 41.2 as a parameter value, so it rounded it off to 41. And in the end, as you can see, it is 2 to the power 4 exponential, as we have the base 2 exponential. So 2 to the power 4 is 16, and you can see that's also printed correctly. So these apply functions can be very useful if you have special needs that do not have their individual nodes. You can always go to the apply nodes and see whether they have the math function which you want to use. So that's how you do that in SmowCode.